Hello, everybody. It's James, and this is my self-employed singer-songwriter show playlist. And I have another episode for you on Malaysia Airlines Flight 370, Boeing 777 that disappeared about 10 years ago on a flight from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia to Beijing, China. I'm writing a book on this subject. My book is kind of currently a little bit on hold because I've been writing it at my local library, and my local library's laptop computers have sort of broken down, and I'm now using a Chromebook that they have replaced them with, and they don't seem to have a Word program processor, so kind of waiting. They sound like they're going to get them. That they got the wrong ones or something like that. So stand by. Meanwhile, I've been kind of working on illustrating either my book or making a kind of a complete additional illustrated book on this, just a book of illustrations. I'll show you what I have. It's kind of cantankerous, and it's taken longer than I thought to come up with illustrations. But here's what I have. This was section 3, navigation. These are the bigger ones. I did this kind of wrong. I should just showed you the littler ones. I started with these kind of little teeny boxes. I'm about to make a blank one for section 2, which I'm going to start tomorrow. But anyway, I just kind of started filling up these boxes here. They're just thumbnail sketches. This person is very interesting to me because this was a lady that was on board the missing flight that lived in Pennsylvania. She had just moved there about maybe a month or two, I believe, but sort of established camp, had a job in the West Pennsylvania area and so forth. Had neighbors. The neighbors kind of claimed that they didn't really know her and that kind of thing. And I think she was a citizen of Malaysia, I believe. But anyway, I'm really interested in this person because it's sort of close to home. I'm in Boston. This is Pennsylvania, so it's just a state or two over from me. So it's somewhat of a neighbor of mine, if you will, in the United States. So anyway, that was section 4. I guess I decided not to do a video on this one. This was like 2 weeks ago. I kind of like changed, like I usually do, from one section to another. I changed from section 4 to section 1, and I usually make a video at that time, but I'm so ahead on this playlist that I decided not to do a video. And you're in luck because I almost did that again tonight, but I decided at the last minute here to make the video. To move on, this is kind of my latest. The last 2 weeks I've been working on section 1, which is Witnesses. And I started with this very same grid pattern here. I actually made it from the other one, and I'm about to make another blank grid pattern out from this one for section 2 to start on that tomorrow. But I just started kind of filling in these thumbnails, filled in this blank one, this one, by drawing Richard Godfrey, or some tidbits on Godfrey that I got from news articles. This guy, that, just all of this stuff, and I just kind of, filled all of this stuff in. That there's this fish called Alfonsino fish, which is in the discussion. This Kit Olver. This whole video tonight, that reminds me, is sort of a comparison and contrast between this Kit Olver, who was a witness that claims that he's a commercial fisherman and that he, using trawling nets on the bottom of the seafloor, he somehow got what he thought was an aircraft wing or part of a wing in a net, and it spent like all day trying to get it out of his net, and it ended up having to cut the line and send the net and the wing back to the sea floor and so forth. And he claims that he was afraid that people would sort of laugh at him from his story kind of thing. And then the other one is this uh, Latife, who's kind of starting to be featured on my bigger box here. This Raja Delala Raja Latife, 53 years old, was on this, and a previous video is on this. She flew on this flight from Saudi Arabia to Kuala Lumpur and claims that she saw the wings and the tail of the aircraft on the water, kind of in the Andaman Islands area, the Andaman Sea, kind of Bay of Bengal, kind of the northern Indian Ocean area, and so forth. And she has a similar story where she was afraid that people would laugh at her and that kind of stuff too. So there's two different people. I mean, this person claims that they saw the wings and tail on the aircraft, and the plane kind of sinking down way north, almost, to like the India area, Thailand area in the water. And this Alfonso, this Kit Oliver was fishing way down just west of Australia, like I think it was a little bit north of Perth and west in the southern Indian Ocean, and says that he dragged up what he thought was a pretty good chunk of MH370's wing and so forth. He was fishing for this Alfonso fish, which is a deep water fish with great big eyes on it, because it lives way down deep in the ocean, like 4,000 meters down. Whatever that is in feet is like almost 15,000 feet or something like that. 12,000, something like that. So anyway, this is like southern Australia, town of Robe, and so he was here, and it was 5 kilometers, it seems. It might be 55 kilometers. It was just some distance west of that was the fishing area where he was fishing for these Alfonsino fish. It's near a volcanic bowl west of Robe and so forth. So anyway, 8 minutes into this already. So that's what I'm working on. I'm about to switch to parts tomorrow and start filling in, with just blank storyboards, and just like these ones that I have kind of filled in, I'll be kind of filling the next ones in. When I come back to this section 1 again, I'm really going to be kind of continuing this comparison and contrast on this Kit Oliver and this Miss Latife. I believe Miss Latife's story more. I think that there's more kind of evidence that suggests that she saw the plane. The plane is probably way down deep in the water there, kind of somewhat just east of Thailand, in the Andaman Sea. But nobody wants to find it because I think the evidence would be sort of revealing. Anyway, hope you like this. Have a good one. More later. Bye.